Hi everyone, welcome to SlimChat, it's Tracy. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and you'll be informed when there are new videos. So yeah, sleep wise, good night. I woke up once, but it was probably about 4, 5 in the morning, something like that. And just woke up to go to the loo and come back and went back to sleep again. So that was much, much better. I forgot to take my tablets yesterday in all the what we were doing. So maybe that was one of the reasons I didn't wake up with such a dry mouth either. But, you know, I want to get that treatment. I want to do it because when I see the doctor that is from the ENT department, I want him to see that I've tried his treatment for my throat before I see him. And, you know, because I have no idea what's the outcome from that, you know, what have I got to have done? Will I need my tonsils out? What? Really, another operation just doesn't really compute too well for me at the moment. But obviously I want to see the end to it. So I did want to, you know, get to grips with his treatment and give it a good go, but it doesn't seem to work out. I either get really tired from it or and it makes my throat worse because it makes me dry. So that lack of lubrication makes the throat sore. Kills the good that it's doing. So you replace one sore throat for another. Yesterday, well, yeah, a little bit of leftovers yesterday, a little bit of curry leftover, which was nice. That was lunch. And then dinner, I had chips. I know it's not healthy, but, you know, at the moment, I'm just so glad that I can eat them. And I wasn't massively hungry, so that's all I had, really. And a couple of later on little pots, like the chocolatey dessert pots, and I had a milkshake. That, and hot chocolate. That's what I had yesterday, so I didn't really have much. I'm quite hungry this morning because of it, although I did get a lot of chips. I'm going to have to give them up soon. Although I'm not putting any weight on. In fact, this t-shirt feels really baggy this morning. I haven't weighed myself. Normally when I think I'm doing really well, I weigh myself and I think, oh, maybe not. My hair's getting on my nerves this morning. It needs doing again. So I'll have to get one of the girls over. Because my arms don't go up that far yet. Trying. And, it, you know, I kind of do my exercises. They really kill. And I get my arm up there and I think, oh, that's not too bad. And then this one just goes all the way over and it's like, oh, well, yeah, it is. So, yeah. Does need doing, but it might just end up being a bit on the Ellie Mae for a while. Got a couple of videos I need to shoot for this channel and for Crochet Rocks. Other than that, over the next few days, I intend to do very little because I have been getting ridiculously tired. And I know it's only 3 weeks into my recovery. So, you know, and because I've been doing so well, it's easy for me to think, you know, I'm through the worst of this. But major surgery, Trace, you have to, like, remember you're going to get extremely tired, which is what's happening. So, today we were meant to go out to a place that's called the Museum of Kent Life, but it really isn't that kind of place. It's got animals and you can, there's like a little room you can go in, they bring you rabbits and chickens, you can pet them and that sort of thing. The kids love it. And we were going to go with Charlotte and Sophia. That was something Gary planned a while ago, and at the time when he made the plan, I said, I'll see how I feel nearer the time as to whether I can tackle that. So when it got cancelled because of, well, school uniform shopping really, but when it got cancelled, I was kind of a little bit relieved because I know that I would have had to have sat it out and I couldn't have gone because I go round, maybe just like yesterday I went to Hobbycraft and just walking around that one little section of that shop did for me. And I think coming down the stairs, I was clinging on to the banister and really trying to not fall because my legs were like jelly, and I hadn't really done a great deal yesterday, so it would have been too much for me because it's walking on rough ground as well. So, you know, you've got grass, a little bit hilly, and Maidstone with its very slight hills did for me. So, and those were pavements. So I know I couldn't have done it, and I would have had to have said to Gary, no, you're going to have to go without me. But, and that would have sucked a bit, you know, missing out on seeing the baby as well, seeing River, and watching Sophia with the animals. And maybe Mike would have come, although Tyler was projectile vomiting yesterday, not been very well. We think it might be something he ate. Well, we'll soon find out if Mike and Gemma start doing it, won't we? But poor Mike. Gemma was at work. She's got a little job, and he had to single-handedly be clearing up Tyler both ends. And I just said, you know, nothing to eat for 24 hours. Get some Diorolite, fluids only, no food. But the medical profession seemed to have taken a step back and not suggest that anymore, which is ridiculous because stomach's inflamed and it needs to settle. And the only way to do that is to put nothing in it for 24 hours other than Diorolite and fluids, and to settle it. And it's what I did for my kids when they were little. And you have to, even though they might be hungry, you've got to say no. You know, we'll get you some, have some later, and they'll go to sleep. The Diorolite replaces the nutrients and they're fine. But it's hard, isn't it, when they say, oh, if he's hungry, give him some toast, give him this. But then a little while later, more ick. So yeah, and he's had it everywhere. Everywhere. Don't envy him. And I think that was his first ever time that he's had to do that. And it won't be the last, but you know. Ugh. So yeah. Obviously, I don't think, unless it's just a 24-hour thing, I don't think he'll be going far today. Bless him. Poor little sausage. But it's horrible when kids are ill. But the one good thing, as I said, he had that cold and it lingered forever and it was on his chest. So I said at least with all of that, he will have got rid of every bit of that. It won't be there anymore. There won't be any more lingering cough for him. It'll just be gone because there's nothing left inside him. So that's one good thing. He'll have got rid of it. But yeah, bless him. I saw these pictures of him asleep, but I'm sure they were few and far between. Poor Mike. He had both ends. And he was on the phone to me and he had to run because Tyler was taking his like poopy nappy, like his diarrhea nappy off, and just about to climb on the sofa. He's like, no! So like, I'll let you get on with it, babe. You know. Well, I've been there. We all have, haven't we? When our children were little. The joys of looking after a sick kid. Shouldn't laugh, bless him. So my movie quote of the day yesterday. Draw me like one of your French girls. Was the Titanic. It was Rose. And oh my God. Must learn to write bigger. Rune Shadow Beth, got it? Linda Fairbrother, Teresa Settersfield. Oh, what does that say? Alice Glidewell, Family Clan, and Jane. You all got it. Well done. This one, I love this movie. I'll say that about them all, don't I? But do that for this one. Did you say ute? Yeah, 2 utes. What is a ute? Oh, 2 youths. It's really hard to get my tongue around this. Did you say ute? Yeah, 2 utes. What is a ute? 2 youths. Absolutely one of the best movies that guy has ever done. Loved it. And, you know, everyone in it was amazing. Just brilliant, brilliant, brilliant film. Loved it. Watched it absolutely over and over again over the years. Me and my kids, one of our favourites. So yeah, sorry about the acting. It's hard to get my mouth working this morning. I need to do my exercises and stretch my tongue a bit. So yeah. But yeah, Utes. Did you say Ute? I love that. Love that movie. So, heaven knows, I think we've got steak today. Not sure how my poor little mouth is going to cope. But if I find it too difficult, I'm sure Gary will help me out. He loves a bit of steak, does Gary. He could always eat another one afterwards as well. He's like, you know, he's got endless capacity for steak. So that's going to be, I think we're going to have a lamb steak with it. Because they actually did taste good before I went in hospital. Some meats still don't taste good, which is annoying. So yeah, I don't know what we've got with it. I think it might be sweet potatoes because I've got some. Whether we'll have them as fries in the active fry or wedges in the oven, I don't know. But they'll be nice and soft as well. So that's going to be a good dinner today. Looking forward to that. And Gary's cooking, so looking forward to that even more. Because he does actually, everything he cooks is to perfection. He's a real perfectionist. And he never ever really messes up. It's always, always the best. You know, when you're doing it for yourself, you might think, oh, I do. But not Gary. No. It's always pucker. Pucker! So there's would be a word of the day. I'll have to make a note of that one. Pucker. And maybe over on Crochet Box tomorrow. We'll have that as our word of the day. So I'm going to get off. I know it's not a massively long one today. And I'm going to upload these videos. Get some breakfast because I'm starving. And get on with my day. And filming a video about I went shopping yesterday. And what yarn actually made it into my basket is my video that I'm going to be doing a little bit later. Plus I've got some open with me's on this channel and the other, so we'll have to see if I get any of those done today. Not sure. Gary's off. Depends what he's going to be doing as well. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.